Hi there, this is Ronnie Amber's Night coming at you with a video, a bit of a rant after something that's just transpired on the YouTube RPG Brigade Facebook page. I despise ill manners. I don't care what the reason is, I despise them. So let me just vent it out just now. If someone asks for advice, posts a video, or posts a topic thread, and asks for advice, great, give your advice. Your advice is your opinion. Now, you're entitled to that opinion. You're entitled to believe that your opinion is right and everyone else is wrong. But what you don't do is voice that particular extension. But voice your opinion. Voice it constructively, voice it positively, and just put it out there as one option that someone can make. And that's fine. But when you turn around, which is what happened here, and I've now blocked this person because of this, when you turn around and someone says that they like playing a particular role-playing game, and you turn around and essentially insult them for that, essentially turn around and say, well, you shouldn't be playing that. That system's broken, you should be playing this. And you turn around and say, well, they're happy with that. Doesn't matter, says this person. Doesn't matter. They have to be playing such and such. They have to be playing this game. They must do this. They must do this. No, they fucking shouldn't, is the simple answer. And turning around and calling it education, balls. It's ego. Pure and simple. It's mind-numbing, ill-mannered ego, and I can't stand it. This is nothing I haven't actually voiced on Facebook before blocking him, by the way. So this isn't me stating anything I haven't actually already stated to him. I actually gave this example. I've mentioned this in a couple of other videos as well as a couple of friends of mine, and they play AD&D First Edition. They have seen no reason at all to get any later edition, nor should they. AD&D First Edition is working for them. Why should they have to go out and get this system or that system? I don't get that level of arrogance. I don't like it. And I actually think it's detrimental to our hobby. Excuse me. I think it's detrimental to our hobby for us to actually turn around and say, you will do this, you must do that, you should like this, you should like that, you will not do anything else but like this and like that and like all the rest of it. No. Voice an opinion. By all means, you can think to yourself, you know, inwardly you can say that guy's nuts. Why is he playing that game? Oh God! But you don't disrespect other people like that. That's just bad. The game in question was Pathfinder. Now I don't play Pathfinder. It just doesn't do it for me, and I find it a little too complex and just too fiddly for me. So guess what? I don't play it. I play other things. But I'm not going to turn around and tell someone who plays Pathfinder, who enjoys it, whose players enjoy it, and it's working for them, that they shouldn't play it. That's just nuts. It's an insult, and I disapprove of it sharply. So I'm very annoyed at this particular person. As I say, I'm so annoyed. I actually I blocked him on Facebook. and long will he remain there. I don't block people and then put them back on. But I'm throwing it out there for you guys because I just don't get that level of arrogance at all. By all means, have your favourites. And if someone says, hey, I play Pathfinder, but I don't like the way the money system works, which is supposedly what was broken in this game, which is why you shouldn't play it. I don't like the way the money system works. Anyone get any advice? And by all means, if people give you advice about that, if that's what your problem is, and people give you advice, great. If you say, I'm kind of looking for something that plays a bit like Pathfinder, but I'm using Pathfinder as obviously the example. Change this for any game. But it's not quite doing it for me. Can anyone suggest something a little similar? And people can suggest things. Great. But when someone says, yeah, I can... what happened was the thread had started with someone actually asking, were there any systems where you were actually given equipment rather than starting with nothing and having to buy it? And I had mentioned Dragon Age, which I said gave you some starting equipment and then money so you could buy more. And I got into a discussion with a guy called Craig, a very nice guy. And we were talking about the merits of Dragon Age as a beginner system. And he said, well, Dragon Age really didn't do it for him. He preferred Pathfinder. Now that's fine. That is fine. Personally, I prefer Dragon Age, but that's fine. Pathfinder's working for him and his players, great. That's fine. Then this other guy, David, comes in, and he's like, basically, why the hell are you playing Pathfinder? You shouldn't be playing Pathfinder. Pathfinder's a broken game. And being really arrogant and obnoxious and really rude. I eventually just blocked him because he just, as far as he was concerned, he was educating someone. Because if they're playing bad games, then the hobby will fail. And he has to educate and make people play better games. There's just no way to sort of argue with that level of crassness. So as I say, I blocked the bastard and will remain blocked, quite frankly. So yeah, I started a thread on the YouTube about the RPG Brigade Facebook page about this. So I'm going to throw it out in a video here about crossing the line. When unsolicited advice or comment cross the line into just being plain rude and ill-mannered and insulting. Be very interested to hear your responses on this.